crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Monday night mini class. So it is Monday, April 26th, 2021. So any classes or specials that I'm talking about would be valid at the time now, but if you find this video later, it's totally fine. It's a really cute card to make, a little fun fold card. I know I've made one before, but it's probably been a long time. I'm getting my computer. I forgot to get my computer open. So I'm doing that right now while I'm talking to you. But anyway, the tutorial on the card, it'll be totally something you can use anytime you find this. But the information about specials and stuff is only valid for right around now. All right, let me see. Let me see. Yay, we're in business. And friends are here. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carolyn. So if you're watching live, you see a little red live. It's actually up in that corner. No. That corner. There we go. It's up there kind of above the clock area. Yes. And you can say hello. You can let me know that you're here. Let me know you're watching. Check in. That's super fun. If you find this video later, of course, give me a comment. Give me a like. Give me a love. Let me know that you're here. I really appreciate it. All right. So let's go real quick over what's coming up. So as I said, it's Monday, April 26th, 2021. It's the last day to RSVP for my Just Cards to Go kit. I'm going to start cutting the paper and punching things, getting things ready tomorrow and Wednesday. You'll get the supplies to make 2 each of these, and then this little pair, 1 of each. And it's $22 if you're picking up, and it's $25 if I'm shipping it. It includes envelopes, it includes a piece for the inside, it includes everything except the stamped images. Those you would use your own stamps. Or if you don't have a lot of stamps yet, you could totally write something on those little pieces of paper. Okay, so that's up. Last call for that. Ooh, this is what we're going to make. But I have one more thing I want to tell you. Coming up starting, so basically the month of May, starting May 4th with our new catalog through May 31, we are having a joining special. And I know you want to join my team and get a discount on all your fun Stampin' Up! Stuff. Normally you get $125. You're going to get $155. So what is that? $30 extra in free stuff. It also includes free business supplies and free shipping. It's super fun. So if you want to know more, let me know and I will gladly help you out. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Angie. Okay, so now is the craft tutorial part of our class. This is what we're going to make. It's a pop-up easel card. So the general idea is they would get it and then you could have it on your desk or on your shelf or on your mantle. So I'm actually going to send this one to my daughter in grad school in Texas. I think she'll like it. This set, let me tell you about this set. So this is a new set coming. Oh, and I was sneaky. Okay, so look at this DSP. And if you're watching when it's live, all right, if you're a demo, you know, be nice. But can you guess what DSP this is? I'm quite tickled with how this came out. So anyway, see if you can tell me the name of that designer series paper or which stamp set it's coordinated with. All right, I use the Beauty of Friendship dies, and I'm trying to get them right side up. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Dies and stamps. And these were fun because it was 2-step stamping. I stepped it in 2 colors, stamped the branches. The little birds are super cute. They are just a little die. It cuts out 2 little birds, one facing each direction. So I think that is really fun. And then I use a DSP, which I'll tell you later at the end, just in case somebody can actually guess it. It is new. It's in the new catalog that's coming. Speaking of new catalogs, if you don't have a demonstrator you work with and you would like a catalog, please let me know. I put 2 in the mail today. I had people pick up some last week. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to use different paper. Hold on, let me see if I can get organized. And we're going to use, what is this stamp set called? We did, oh, here, I'll show you this pretty card while I talk about it. We are going to use the Flowers of Friendship bundle, which I used on a different video recently, because this is also new. I only got so many new things, so I got to kind of keep using the same ones for another week. And I haven't really explored that tree one yet. Anyway, this is a card that I made as a make and take at my craft weekend away, and it uses the hand-penned blooms, I think maybe it's called, stamp set. So I didn't get the stamp set. I did get the paper, which is what I'm going to use, but it's not a cute little card. Michelle Suit designed that card. I think that's really pretty. All right, what's going on with my lighting? I don't know. I got this extra light. I wonder wonder if it's changing the colors, because that colors look different to me. I think it is. I'll have to play with that. I think we have enough light, so hopefully that'll work. So anyhow, we're going to use that set. Here is what you need. So if you saw the post yesterday with the picture of this card, I gave you this information. This easel card. Okay, so the one thing you have to think about is I would put a piece on the back, and that's where I would write things if I was going to write things. It needs to lay flat so it'll fit in the envelope. And then you want your piece to be not too long so that it can sit there. So I did the biggest circle, the biggest scallop circle, the largest stitch-shaped framelits. I'm going to miss those bad boys a lot. And then the next, whatever size circle fit inside. So you could do square. You could do, my new favorite is going to be, I think, the Stitch So Sweetly dies. You could do something like that. Those little rectangles would work great. But I like how it looks like a card. And then it's very simple in the end. But get your trimmer and get your paper. Okay, so I've got, this is a great card for when you have little bits of paper. This all came from scrap. The longer piece, if you don't have something, you may need to cut it. How do I would mail this one, this card. It'll just fit in a regular envelope. And it's not even too puffy. I would just mail this with a regular stamp in a regular envelope. So that's what I would do. Yep, Carolyn, that's it. Yep, I just put it in a regular envelope and mail it off. I don't know. And usually they arrive pretty well. My daughter's only had one come mangled. I did do a very 3D one one time. What am I getting? I need a trimmer. And she sent me a picture. It looked pretty terrible. The card was actually fine, but the envelope was torn up. Okay, so the main work, it's going to be a lot of adhering. Okay, that's easy peasy. Here's my little diagram. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Okay, so it's just a regular 8.5 by 5.5. We are going to score the center, and then we're going to cut. So you need this kind of trimmer. And it doesn't have to be Stampin' Up. I mean, I think it should be. But you need the one where you can stop and start at different points. So a guillotine trimmer, you could do it, but it would be a lot trickier. Okay, so first up, we're going to just score at 4 1/4. And choosing black may have been a bad idea, but we'll see. So there we go. Score it in half. Now, let me move this. It's 1 1/2. What I did was I just went 1 1/2 from here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to cut to the score line, which we know is at 4 1/4. So you could just start at 4 1/4, lay this down, and push it up. Yay, I did it. And then I'm going to just flip it over and do the same thing. Put it at 1 1/2, and I'm going to bring it back down here where I can see it and put it at 4 1/4 and squish it up. And there you go. And then we need one more thing. We need to score this little tab in half. And let me look at my notes. It's at 2 1/8. So get rid of the cutty and go to 2 1/8. And I'm only gonna, oops, I twisted it. 2 1/8. Okay, could I keep it still? There we go. And then I'm gonna bring it here to the 1 1/2. And then and if you accidentally score the other part, it won't matter because we're gonna cover it up. I wish I could remember when I know I made one of these before. I've obviously sent it off. I do like it when I make them and I have a purpose. Sometimes I just make it because it's pretty, but you know, sometimes. Hey, Roz, welcome. Okay, and then you're gonna burnish your sides, and then let's go ahead and fold this little guy. And now all it is putting a bunch of paper on, my friends. And as I said, I use the hand-pinned, I think that's what it's called, DSP. I should have attached some of these in the beginning so you didn't have to watch me glue them all on. But, you know, nothing's more exciting than watching someone put, oh, I don't even need to do this. Hold on. Why am I going all the way around? I committed on this one. Watching someone put adhesive on paper and stick it on. But when you put it all together, that's where the magic happens. Okay, so these papers are little. You could really go like this. I bet you could do 2. But I do like that the pieces are little because I went in my scrap bin for this. I'm using mint macaron I thought that looked really pretty. Okay, so we put those on. All right, and then we're gonna put the long pieces on. And see, the back has different flowers. Oh, I didn't show you what, oh, here, I can show you what's on the back of that one. It's purple. Isn't that pretty? That looks even pretty like that. I might put that up. We'll have to see. Okay, and then these go on. All right, let me see. Did anybody guess what the other DSP was? No. All right, I'll tell you in just a second. So it was on the demo pre-order. So if you follow any other Stampin' Up! Demos, I'm sure you've seen that paper. I've used it too. But what I like about a lot of our papers is that the backs are different than the fronts. They coordinate quite often. Not always, but quite often. Okay, and that goes on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do the stripies up. Okay, so just a bunch of layers of pretty paper. It just feels so nice. Okay, and then let me tell you about this piece. So since you're not actually gonna open the card, we're gonna glue it down. I cut it full. So this is just an 1/8 inch smaller. So this is, what is this? So this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then this is 4 by 5 1/4. But what I realized is we're gonna glue this down. You could cut this smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and use it since I have it cut. But we're gonna do it that way. And I'm gonna put it right side up because I see now that this is actually directional. Look at that. I know this paper is really pretty. Although there's a lot of new papers. So May 4th is our new annual catalog shopping day. And I am very excited because there are a lot. I got to narrow my list down. I can't buy it all at once, that's for sure. So, and I'm going to have an ordering incentive, 2 different ordering incentives in May, because, you know, I'm just nice like that. Ooh, speaking of ordering incentives, it's April. It's still my birthday month. If you order and use the host code, you get free shipping from me. I will reimburse you free shipping. I only do it 1 month a year. The rest of the time, you gotta wait for Stampin' Up! To give you free shipping on occasion. But I like to do it my birthday month because it's my gift to you. Okay, and this is going in. So remember, you could just do the middle part, but I didn't think of that until after I had already cut this paper. I was like, oh, you know, we're gonna cover it up. Okay, because all you need to see is that, and that'll accentuate it. Okay, and then these go on here. So I did all of these extra layers. You don't have to. You could just do designer series paper, and that would probably work just fine. And you could cut it the same size, DSP, and have a bigger border of your base, or you could cut it the cardstock size and have the smaller border and just have, you know, you could stamp panels here if you wanted. I didn't go all the way down. So, you know, there's lots of flexibility to a card like this, and this paper, all of our Stampin' Up! Paper is so pretty. I just love paper, but you guys know that already. Okay, and that is there. And then we have 3 of these. So since this is directional, let me see if I can, I feel like it goes there. Ah, okay, so I want this one and this one on the front. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Nobody would probably even notice. But since I noticed that, I'm going to do that. So if you do have directional paper, you may want to be careful how you cut it so that it goes on right. So I'm just going to line that up with the top. If you were not mailing it, I think it would look pretty to pop that up on dimensionals. Okay, so I think a card like this is really good, of course, for a birthday, for Mother's Day. Now I already have one. I could send this one to my mother-in-law or my mom because I already have one that I made before that I'm going to use. Okay, the next thing is that I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. And I was going to show you, on this one I did the size. I was thinking you couldn't make it the same size, but you totally can. And then if you want, like we're going to do today, we're going to stamp here on this part. But see, on this one, I already had Thinking of You. So I might add something there. I think in that set there's something that says like, I'm so proud of you. And I think I might put that on there. I mean, a grad student would like that. Oh, I believe in you. Or you truly inspire me. I think something like that I might stamp there and put that there. So you could do 2 greetings, or like in this case, I'm just going to cover this up with flowers. And so we're going to use the bottom for the greeting. But this needs to be on dimensionals so that it will hold this up. Yes, Patricia, I do like the layers. But look how pretty that looks with all those layers. I'm just saying. But I'm also saying sometimes you don't want to make so many layers. And I'm going to do white ones. And that's what is fun. But I know when I see a card somewhere and I'm like, ooh, look at the layers. Okay. So then this, just open this all the way up. Make sure I have it the right way. This just goes right at the bottom. Do I want a little? I'm going to put a tiny border there. Ta-da! And then that'll go like that. Okay, and then our circle goes here. Oh my gosh, but look how cute that looks. So say you didn't want to make this kind of card. This is a cool card layout right here. And it could be a regular card. That's what I think is really cool about it. So I hope that when people get it, I feel like they would, because they would try to open it. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue down these panels, because I don't think there's any point to them opening. If you have a reason why you would leave them open, let me know. I'm going to glue them down. Oops, I should go the other way. Now I've got it. I messed it up. There we go. Okay, and I will be working all this week and next week on my catalog launch information. I am going to do a paper share. Info should come out about that in a couple days. So even if you're a demonstrator and you just want to get a quarter sheet of all the paper, I'm fine with that. What else is going to be? And then I'm going to have whatever I'm going to have for my catalog launch. There's going to be a project that I'll send you. I don't know. I'm still working on the details. It's really hard to work in advance for me sometimes. Okay, so I already cut out 1 set of flowers, but I think we need at least 2. Yeah, good to know, Roz, that you like layers too. So let's go over this. I showed you this before, but just in case you didn't see it, let's see. I got a piece of paper. So what I did is I did the dealio where you can get them all at the same time. So I used this is a punch. A nice little punch. So what I did was I punched it out, and then I worked out how to get the pieces in there the right way, and then I stuck the stamps on. And that was not fitting right because I had it the wrong way. There we go. So it's a little play to get them in there, but once you get them, now I'm like, I don't want to put them away because they're all lined up, but I'm going to put them away tonight. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it in Memento, and we're going to give it a super quick color with the blends, because this paper is that kind of thing where it's just hand penned and it's just on there. It's not super colored in, so it's a good way to do a quick little color. Okay, let's put that away. So for the punch, this one is up. Ta-da! Okay, I'll leave that little guy there. Yes, I don't know. I have to find a Happy Mother's Day. I know we have one. Hold on. We have one in, hopefully it's small. What? Oh, the window one. Welcoming window, I think. Hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. Look at that. It'll fit. Yay. So we're going to do that. Okay. Now, the quick color. Real quick. And I'm going to do my leaves. These leaves in Old Olive. I did the other leaves in Mint. So, just a quick little bit of dark. And a quick little bit of light. So I'm not going to do anything super fancy. I'm going to leave a lot of white behind, which is so funny. It's not my favorite way. I like to color them in, but it looks really nice and it goes with the paper. This color is garden green in there, but we don't have a blend in garden green. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers the same. Okay, so my dark heather. You know what? Actually, we're going to do a yellow flower. I take that back. Where's my yellow marker? There should be a yellow marker here. Hold on. All right, here's a light daffodil. Do I have a dark daffodil? Let me see, I was cleaning up my markers from the open house. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna make this flower yellow. So we'll give it a little dark. We'll make the center purple. How about that? And then we'll give it a little light. I do love Stampin' Blends. So I do want to tell you, when you get to order in May, we already have a few things back ordered. Okay, Stampin' Up, we're really struggling a little bit. This COVID stuff has really affected shipping. I wonder if that ship that got caught affected some of our shipping too. I don't know. But they're having some issues getting some stuff. So don't be mad. There are other things that you might like just as well. So if something on your list is not there, you might have to go for something else. And I think Stampin' Blends are one of the things of the new in colors that are not available. All right, so on this one, I'm just going to draw a line where they drew a line. Even that looks pretty like that. This is Pool Party. Pool Party is one of my favorite colors. Look how cute those little flowers are. Okay, and then watch this magic. I slide it up. I line it up. And I punch it out. And now I have two sets of flowers because I went ahead and did one already. We're going to give them a little curl. And where's the other one? And then we're just going to put these on, you know what, I might put them on with dimensionals because then I'll show you how to attach the circle. Good, good, good. All right, so happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. So if you saw, you know what? I can reach my Disney book. All right, so Stampin' Up! Doesn't have any Disney. I am hardcore Stampin' Up! Except if we don't have something. And I kind of feel like and it's so funny because it's Disney but not. I think it's pretty clever how, I think it's called Simple Stories is what I got. But it was really fun, and I'm not done yet. And I worked on my big album. All right, I'm going to try this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this twine, but I'm thinking it might be fun to add a little more texture. So just like a little, what would you call this? Like figure eight it a little bit and put it on here. And then let's see. We're going to put flowers on here. So I'm just going to make this like a whole little flower bouquet. And it's really funny. So what was Happy Mother's Day. You know, you're going to laugh. I kind of feel like I still need a word on there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Hold on, let me zoom you in. I'm afraid if I lift it up, I'll drop. Look at that. It's super pretty. You know what? There's a hello. There is a hello in here. This little hello is getting a workout from me. I like that they include hello in a lot of our stamp sets because sometimes you just want to send a card. Ooh, we're going to put gems on this too. We're going all out on this one. So my mom is going to be happy. And I'm sending her the Flower Fence banner. Those went out last week for those that ordered that kit. I'm going to send her the one I made for Mother's Day to hang on her mantle. I think it's going to be so pretty. I got to finish it later in the week. I don't know, when is Mother's Day? I just know May. That's about all I could tell you. Hopefully it's not too soon, but I think it's fun to give your mama some. Okay, I like that. That's good enough. All right. And I'm even going to cut that down even more. Let's move the stamp out of the way. So these are little 1/2-inch pieces. If you're cutting down the insides, I do, for standard cards, I do an inside piece at 4 1/4. Sorry, at 4 times 5 1/4. And when you cut them, you end up with the little 1/2-inch strips left behind. Yes, see, look how adding a word makes such a difference. Okay, I like the way everything's laid out. Let's see if we can repeat this. Okay, so we gotta stick that little bit of twine down. Baker's Twine, there's 2 ways you can get it once the new catalog comes. Right now, it's in the Snailed It suite. And it's really cool because it comes with white and it comes with, I think it's Blushing Bride. And then in the new annual catalog, and they will overlap for a little bit, you can still order things from the mini, which I'm going to do. So this host code is only till $4.29 because I'm going to close it out on the 30th. But I do have a bundle that I think there's 2 that I didn't get because when the new annual starts, some of the bundles, some of the products carry over. I was trying to see, I guess I'll do a half one, but they won't be bundled, and some will and some won't. I went over it. I do have a video. Oh, no, did I do that? I did not do the mini catalog. So I should probably do that. So you'll know which things will carry over. Where do I want these? And then I'm going to tuck the leaves in on. Okay. So if you want to save that 10%, you got to order it now. If you don't need the dies or the punch, then, it doesn't matter. You could say, if it's on your list, you could save it for later. All right, little glue dots. Oh, you got yours today, Jill. Yay! Has so much fun putting it together. It is going to take about 2 hours, maybe a little longer. The video is like about an hour, but, I only make half of it. I'm going to put that one there. It is so pretty, and do not laugh at me in the video that I keep talking about how pretty it is. It's just the flowers and the paper. I don't know. Okay. We're almost there. That's pretty good because they went in the mail on Friday. They went in a day early since I was going out of town. I worked like a crazy woman all week so that I could pack up a bunch of craft stuff and go work all weekend on craft stuff. Isn't that funny? But it was the first kind of like real outing I had been on. I'm going to just put them like I did the other one. So that was kind of new, when you haven't, with the whole COVID and stuff, a lot of us haven't been that many places. And then it's like, oh, I'm vaccinated. And pretty much almost everybody there was vaccinated. And we were all spaced out still. And we were careful. But it was interesting to be out and about. All right, what do you think? I think right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, let's go. There are, these are in color gems. I didn't use any in colors. Why would I use these? I would not use these. Let's see if we have some kind of existing ones that are in color. Sorry, that are in these colors. Let me see, because I should save those for when I'm using some kind of in color thing. Let's see, I see purple ones. We have these holiday ones. This to me looks like mint macaron, but we already have that color on there. I don't know. I guess that's pale papaya. Let's see. Well, look at that. We don't have those colors. So, hold on. We go black. We go black, babes. Look at that. I'm so happy these carried over. So happy. I love them. But I think, we're going all out on this. This is a Mother's Day card. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, Lisa, it was a very fun retreat. Lisa was there too. My problem is I definitely go for the conversation, but I scrapbook at them because you know what? I make cards for a living, right? And little boxes for a living. And I do actually teach scrapbook classes. I think I would like to do another one. But I really like having my pictures printed. And I think it's so dangerous now with telephones. We don't print them. Okay, so did you see what I did? I only put adhesive. Ooh, I'm going to put some more. I missed a spot. I only put adhesive on half, the bottom half of the circle. And then I'm going to pick this up. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. My mom is going to love this card. This would be a great design for a get well card too. Something where someone might want to prop it near them. Look at that. That is so adorable. Okay, so then on this little piece, we're going to stamp Happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. I kind of wish it just said Happy Mother's Day. I'm sure I have some other stamp that says it, but you know, this will be fine. Yes, because this fits. This fits very nicely in this space. Get a block. Oh, today I broke down all of the blocks. Sorry for the clunking. All right. I broke down all of the blocks from the card buffet. Look how clean it is. Ooh, and I cleaned them all. I mean, maybe not all. I'm sure there's some in the bottom of my drawer that didn't get clean. But I cleaned them all. You know what? And I think we should add some flowers. So I've got a drawer full of clean blocks. Ta-da! Hope you have a happy Mother's Day. And then where's our little flower? Let's see. This is where you kind of want even tinier flowers, but let's try this one. Oh, that comes out good. Now I could leave it, but you know, I'm thinking I'm going to give it a tiny bit of color, and I'm going to do the purple. Tiny bit of color. And you know, I'm not going to do it, but you could add, I mean, if you're going overboard here, you could add maybe a little butterfly here at the bottom, like a little, you know, one from a punch or from a die. And I'm still thinking you could mail this just fine. Okay. Oh, that looks really pretty. It doesn't need a lot of adhesive. It's pretty small piece. Ooh, I like the purple because then that draws the purple from the top. And there we go. Oh, let me unzoom a little bit. And there we go, my friends. Look at that. It's so funny to show it to you. So, and then when it lays down, so it'll come in the mail like this. Now, I added all this stuff. What I do, you could cut a piece of cardstock, which normally I'm all about, but I'm going to tell you, for card mailing, hold on, I'm trying to get one. I take, it's a 4x6 index card. It's a little thinner than our cardstock. I cut that little extra bit off, and so what I would do is I put it in here like this, and then I put that at the back, and I slide it in my envelope so that I can have a flat surface to write on, and I will mail it like that, and I think it should arrive. If you're worried, you can get special stamps. I think they're 72 cents or 75 cents, and then you can, it says not machinable on them, and I don't remember what the picture on them is right now, but you can get those, and then you can write hand cancel on it, and they will hopefully do that because you're paying extra for them to do that. So here are my two cards in their flat form. So both looked very different. All right, so this DSP, guys, it's the Pansy DSP. There's probably, you guys, it's so cool. I'm going to show you. I almost was going to use the tree DSP, and then I was looking, and look at this. Here is the polka dots. Here is the gingham, and on the back of this, oh, no, that's yellow. Hold on. Let's find it. What was on? Oh, it's this one. Nope. I'm telling you, I promise the stripes are, here we go. On the back of this one are those green stripes. Isn't that cool? So you could make, although I don't really feel this is super masculine or super feminine, but you could make things using the back sides. Look at that. It is so neat. But yeah, I was playing around last night and I was like, look at that. I could use the tree set with this paper. So you can mix and match. So if you like these colors better than the tree paper or these colors, you can really play with what is on both sides of your paper. All right. I think we did it. All right, my friends. So there we go. So a pop-up easel card. It's not my own invention. I actually saw these measurements again recently from someone else. But I know I've made one of these before because I remembered the gluing those little panels on the side down. To write mushy stuff to my mom, I think I'm going to go overboard. Okay, so I may do the hand cancel on this. Well, actually, I'm sending it in a package, so it won't even matter. I'm going to put the mint macaron and then white, and I'm going to stamp the little flowers in the corner, and I'm going to write some mushy stuff because my mom, you know, sometimes you're having a hard time in life, and sometimes sending them some mushy information is a good thing to do. I hope that you make one. I will post a picture of this one tomorrow. And I think I'll put the measurements in the comments, so in case you missed the video or yesterday's post, and if you make one, post it there. I would love to see it. That would be super fun. All right, last call. If you want to get the Just Cards kit in the mail, let me know, and I need your payment today or by the morning. I do have to teach a yoga class in the morning, so you do have a little wiggle room. But then I start cutting paper, and I cut just as much as I need. I don't cut any extra because I find it gets wasted. I have card kits that sit around, and they don't go anywhere. Although occasionally I do offer specials and sell them. Thank you so much, and I will see you Wednesday morning. I'm going to unbox my paper pumpkin. It came while I was away. I know you've already seen things, but I've gotten some good ideas in my brain rolling around. So Wednesday morning, we're going to play paper pumpkin and talk about next month's paper pumpkin. Okay? So have fun, stay crafty, and I will see you next time.